In this video, we're going to be adding naming for each one of our chapters in our audiobook log application. So this is pretty simply done using our checkbox component. So I'm going to grab my checkbox component from my palette and I want to drop it inside of my vertical alignment, my first vertical arrangement, I should say, and above my button. So I'm going to release here and I'm going to show you if you've done it properly. So if you've done it properly, this button should move down, and if you go to your component section, it should look just like mine. You should have your first vertical arrangement, a checkbox, and a button underneath it. And then if you click on this little minus sign, both of those should disappear. That means they're inside, right? Great. So we actually want to do that for every one of our vertical arrangements. But before we do, we're going to kind of modify our checkbox to show exactly the way we want it to. So I'm going to click on this checkbox and I'm going to modify some of these properties. The first one I'm going to modify is I'm going to go to this font bold and I'm going to select that. So I do want it to be bold. Then I'm going to make our font a little larger. I want to make it around 24. And lastly, I'm going to change the text inside of it to chapter 1, as you probably have guessed. So now I press enter. And we're all done. That's pretty much completed for our first section. Now we just have to do that for 4 more, or however many chapters you currently have in your application. So I'm just gonna grab my checkbox, put it right above each one of these buttons. And as I said earlier, if you ever have any doubt if it's in the right place, just look right in this component screen. And if it's between your vertical arrangement and your button, you're doing everything right. So you'll notice I have, vertical arrangement, checkbox button, vertical arrangement, checkbox button, vertical arrangement, checkbox button, so on and so forth, right? So all these look right to me. Just make sure you have them all right in your applications. So now I'm going to go to my checkbox and do the same thing for each one of these. So font bold, 24, and whatever chapter it is. So this one is chapter 2. So I'm going to label that chapter 2 and enter. This one, same thing, 24, font bold, chapter 3. This one, font bold, 24, and then chapter 4. And then lastly, this one right here. We're just going to go 24, font bold, and chapter 5. Great, so you'll notice we now have all of our chapters properly named. I will see you in the next video.